everyone. So I'm just notifying everyone that I am live. Let's see. I am live. Go to my... Oh, hi, someone joined. Happy to have you here. Going to fix the lights. Let's see. Maybe this one. Go to my YouTube channel if you want to join. Okay. Okay. Someone else joined. Hello. Retro Expressen. Hi, Kaz. Hi, David. Yes, that's my cuz David, Retro Expressen. Make sure to check out his channel. All about the retro. Yes. So, hi. Hope you all have had a great weekend. I did. Yes. Hope you had fun watching all the movies, David, and hope you enjoyed the pizza. Looked really delicious. Yes. Sorry I couldn't be there, but I just had other stuff to take care of. Yes. So I'm just waiting for a few people to join. Hopefully. Yeah. I know it's been a while since my last live stream, but trying to make up for it. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, I would probably just be talking about movies that I've seen from the last time I did the live stream up until now. I've had time to watch a few of them. So yeah, there will definitely be something to talk about. But hopefully you will also chime in with your own horror movies, what you've been watching, and what you want to watch. Yeah, what you're planning to watching, and we will talk about those movies as well. And also, I got my package from Arrow. Yeah, from the Arrow sale. And I will be doing a live unboxing of that one as well. But not today, but probably maybe Tuesday. Yeah, but it will be late my time. But yeah, then I will show you exactly what I got in my Arrow package. And then I will do a regular video showing an unboxing video. Person. I've watched Becky. Oh, finally! What did you think about Becky? Please let us know. I actually enjoyed Becky. It was much better than I thought it would be. Matt Jordan. Hey, buddy. Hi, Matt. Happy to have you here. Hope you're doing all right, Matt. Yeah, I just saw your message. I just haven't, had time to answer yet. Electric Person, woo, Arrow, yes. And my friends David and Yuki, they also ordered some stuff in the package. So you will get your stuff the next time we see each other. Electric Person, it was fun. Oh, I'm glad you liked it. Yeah. I thought at first when I heard that, what's his name? You know, that funny guy was going to be one of the bad guys. I was like, ooh, how is this going to... Kevin James, yes. How is this going to work? I mean, can I take him seriously? But it turned out, I think it worked fine. Yeah, he did a really good job. But what the fuck, Kevin James as evil Nazi? What the fuck? Yeah, that was my first thought when I even heard about this movie. I'm like, huh? But I think it worked in the end. Yeah, just to see him doing something completely different. That was fun. Yeah. And also the movie had some brutal scenes, much more than I was actually anticipating. So that was a huge plus. Definitely. So let's see. What have I been watching? Just expecting that kid was crazy though. Yeah, that kid was very crazy. It's so good. So good. Let's see, I have to... Okay. Yes. So from last time, one of the movies or movie series that I've managed to watch is, of course, the Fear Street trilogy. Yes, the last time I think I did a live stream, I had seen the first one, and now I've seen part two and part three. I thought part two was all right. It was, fun with the whole really slasher point of view. But it was only all right. I actually enjoyed the first movie more. And then I saw the third one, and yeah, I think that movie was really good. How they changed it up, like in the middle of the movie. And yeah, I think the trilogy is a good trilogy. So I was very pleased with it. Yeah, very nostalgic, and I really, really like the music. Yeah, especially in part two, they had a lot of good music. And they used that song that, Supernatural uses at the end of every season. So when I heard it, I was like, it's from Supernatural. Oh my God. Yeah, so that was really, really fun. See, and Retro Express and part two was fun, but Friday 13th Light. Yeah, it was Friday 13th Light. Yeah, I was expecting a bit more from part two. 1 and 3 are better. Yes, I agree. I think we actually put the same score on all of them. Yeah, me and David. So that was really fun. Okay, let's see. What else? Oh, yeah. I also managed to watch some movies with my friends because David here, he had his birthday on the 12th of July, and we celebrated by watching movies and eating tacos, and he got a few presents as well. So hopefully you really enjoyed his birthday celebration. But on that day, we saw the new movie with Nicolas Cage, the one called Jiu-Jitsu. That was very horrible. That was so awful. Yeah, that was just. That was probably one of the worst movies I've ever seen, and definitely the worst movie I've seen this year so far. But yeah, I can read to you what it is all about in case you have missed it or in case you're like, maybe I want to watch this. Yeah, let's see. Every 6 years, an ancient order of jiu-jitsu fighters joins forces to battle a vicious race of alien invaders. But when a celebrated war hero goes down in defeat, the fate of the planet and mankind hangs in the balance. Yeah. Retrox person, who picked that movie? Yeah, who was it, David? Who was it? It was you. Yeah, we let him pick all of the movies for today since it was his birthday. We wanted to be nice. Maybe that was a bad decision. Yeah, but that movie was definitely a bad decision. Whoever made that movie. So yeah, that was just and it felt like it went on forever. We're watching a really horrible movie. Usually you're like, well, it ends after 1.5 hours maximum, and this one was longer and it felt longer. It never ended. I was like watching the clock all the time. I'm like, it feels like I've been sitting here for like 3 hours. When is this movie going to end? Please. Retroexpression. Happy smiley face. Yes, we were all very happy and smiling during that movie. Yeah, it wasn't even so bad that it was like entertaining or fun. It was just so bad that it was bad. Yeah, I had not going to buy that movie or rewatch it. Definitely never. Yeah. Okay, so let's see which other movies we watched that day. Okay. Oh yes. We watched something called Laser Blast, actually. Yeah. And that was also David's pick. So let's see what that movie is all about. Laser Blast. David, not even Frank Grillo saved that movie. Yeah, not even. Yeah, he didn't even save that movie. I think his part was just kind of wasted. I think they could have done so much more with his character, but they didn't feel the same apparently. So let's see. Here we have it. Laser Blast. Like if you go into the IMDb page, you will see the most hilarious like pictures from it of the aliens. Yeah, they were hilarious. Okay. Alien creatures kill a mutated alien creature in the California desert. Its remains and the high-tech laser gun and power source accidentally left behind are found by an ostracized teenager. However, the power source causes the teenager to mutate too, and he goes on a murderous rampage. I mean, this movie was very cheesy, very corny, and the aliens they were really cute, but I mean, if you see the pictures, you will laugh. I did. But it actually was an okay film. Yeah, I had fun while watching it. I mean, they could have done a lot of stuff better, but at least it was entertaining. It had a few fun moments, and it wasn't that long. So, yeah. Here, Puerto Rico Movie Wax. What's up? Hey, happy to have you here. Yeah, just let me know what movies you've been watching or what movies you're planning or excited to watch, and we will talk about those movies, hopefully. Yes. So the third movie that David got to pick was actually a really good one. There we have it. It's called Suburban Gothic. Yes. And it is about city boy Raymond returns to his hometown and finds a vengeful ghost is terrorizing his house. Therefore, this man-child recruits Becca, a badass local bartender, to solve the mystery of the spirit threatening people's lives. Yeah, this movie is so good. I had seen it like just when it was released and then rewatched it with David and all the others like 2-3 weeks ago. And it was even better. It was so good. Yes. And it stars, just let me get the names right. Matthew Gray Gubler, the Criminal Minds guy, and also Kat Dennings and Ray Wise. Yes, I think Kat Dennings and Matthew really had good chemistry, and she was really, really good. And just some of the stuff happening in the film was kind of absurd, but in a good way. Yeah. Let's see. Chiquis Gutierrez. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Chiquis. Happy to have you here. David, Suburban Gothic. Yes, so that was actually a really good pick from David. So I'm proud of you. You picked something good. Not everything was awful. Just the first movie, Jiu-Jitsu. But since you picked Suburban Gothic, you're excused. Yes, I forgive you. Yeah. Okay. So let's see what else I've been watching. Okay, so I saw this kind of different zombie movie called The Battery, actually. I've had it on Blu-ray for a while now. I just haven't, had the interest or time to check it out. But one night I couldn't sleep, so I'm like, what do I have in my collection that I haven't watched? And I found The Battery. So I'm like, okay, I will finally give this one a go. And it was quite good, actually. So let's see. Two former baseball players, Ben and Mickey, cut an aimless path across a desolate New England. They stick to the back roads and forests to steer clear of the shambling corpses that patrol the once bustling cities and towns. In order to survive, they must overcome the stark differences in each other's personalities Ben embraces an increasingly feral, lawless, and nomadic lifestyle, while Mickey is unable to accept the harsh realities of the new world and longs for the creature comforts he once took for granted: a bed, a girl, and a safe place to live. When the men intercept a radio transmission from a seemingly thriving, protected community, Mickey will stop at nothing to find it, even though it is made perfectly clear that he is not welcome. So I did actually enjoy this movie, and I think it's a bit different from the usual zombie or creature movie that has been made. And also the music was really, really good in it. Yes. Let's see. David, at least one good movie. Yes. At least. So that's why you're excused. Yes. But I'm actually looking forward to you picking more movies just to see what you pick next time. Yes. Oh, and also, August has started, and you know what that means? The vampire theme is on. Yes, during the entire month of August, I will be reviewing vampire movies. And also, Friday the 13th is coming up, so I will be reviewing all of the Friday the 13th movies. So 12 movies in one day. That will be a lot, I know, but I couldn't resist myself. I've been looking forward to August for such a long time just because of that reason. And I even bought like a really cheap, Jason mask, and my good friend Martin will create a really cool thumbnail and banner for that. Yes. So hopefully you're looking forward to Friday the 13th. And my mom is lurking in the kitchen just to my side. Yes. Hello, mommy.
Hello.
Hello. Yeah. You can come here if you're when you're properly dressed. Yes. Not right now. But yeah. So the battery was quite good. So if you haven't checked that out, then I urge you to do it. Okay. Let's see what else. Okay. So of course, we watched some more creature features because I had to review them, and all of the reviews have been put up since July is over. But the ones that I watched the last was Slugs, which was fantastic. I mean, it's so good. So if you haven't checked out my review of Slugs, then I urge you to do it. Just scroll down and you will find it. The same with Squirm. Yes, Squirm was the last Attack of the Animal review that I did. So you can just scroll down and you will immediately find it. But out of those two, I have to say that Slugs is definitely better. Yes. And then I watched this new Netflix film called A Classic Horror Story, which I heard a lot of people talking about. So let's see what that one is all about. A Classic Horror Story. Okay. 5 carpoolers travel in a motorhome to reach a common destination. Night falls, and to avoid a dead animal carcass, they crash into a tree. When they come to their senses, they find themselves in the middle of nowhere. The road they were traveling on has disappeared, and there is only a dense, impenetrable forest and a wooden house in the middle of a clearing, which they discover is the home of a spine-chilling cult. So I was quite excited about this movie. So I decided to check it out. But unfortunately, it wasn't that good. Yeah, it just felt like it copied a lot of things from different classic horror movies. Probably that's why it's called Classic Horror Story. But I don't think they did it in a good way, good or creative or innovative way enough to. I was mostly bored. It did have a few gruesome scenes, good effects, but that was probably it. Yeah, by the end of the movie, I kind of lost interest. So yeah, unfortunately, that one was not for me. But if you enjoyed a classic horror story, please let me know. Or if you have seen it, please let me know your thoughts about that movie. Yes. So please, any movie you want to talk about, just let me know. Yeah. Oh, and also I watched a few movies that you guys wanted me to watch that we're talking about the last time, which you saw that which you said I had to watch. So I put everything on my watch list, and I watch them whenever I can find them. And I saw the movie Bug. Yes, I finally saw it. Had been wanting to see it for such a long time, and not. I typed Bug and I got into Bug's Life. That's not that movie at all. Yeah, no. Okay, here we have it. So, having escaped her abusive ex-husband Goss, recently released from state prison, Agnes, a lonely waitress with a tragic past, moves into a sleazy rundown motel. Her lesbian coworker RC introduces her to Peter, a peculiar, paranoid drifter, and they begin a tentative romance. However, things aren't always as they appear, and Agnes is about to experience a claustrophobic nightmare reality as the bugs begin to arrive. Yeah. So I found like the first half of the movie was like okay, a bit slow, but the other half of the movie really picked up, and that's when things got going. And so that other half was really, really good. But overall, it was an okay film. Give it a 3 out of 5. Maybe I will review it when I do my another theme. But it was okay. Yeah, but the second half was definitely the best half. Yeah, best part of the movie. When everything was just, you don't know what's real, what's not. I really like those kind of movies. Chiquis, Gutierrez. I rewatched Spiral yesterday. I kind of liked it a little more the second time. Okay. Why did you like it more? You can tell us without spoiling it. Okay, let's see. What else? Oh, I saw this movie called Rust Creek, which was quite good, actually. So let's see. Rust Creek. Here it is. An overachieving college student gets lost on her way to a job interview. A wrong turn leaves her stranded deep in the Kentucky forest. The woman must defend herself against the harsh elements and a band of ruthless outlaws. She is forced into an uneasy alliance with a strange loner who has unknown intentions. Yeah, so I really like these kind of movies. Someone goes to an unfamiliar place, they get lost, and there are people there who has like really malice intent, and then a chase begins, and she has to survive some way. And yeah, I think this movie was quite good, actually. Yeah, I really liked Hermione Corfield's character of Sawyer and the way she handled herself. I really like that. And I did like the story. So I watched it on Netflix. So it's called Rust Creek. So if you haven't seen the movie, then please do. Because I liked it. So let's see. Oh, yes. I rewatched one of my favorite movies, which is, of course, called Schlock. And I reviewed it also. So if you just scroll down, you will find my review. And I mean, Schlock is fantastic. It's so good. And it's just so funny. Let me see. Okay. A small town is terrorized by the banana killer, which turns out to be the missing link between man and ape. I mean, this movie is just hilarious. it's so funny. And yeah, I said it in my review. It's just, we need more movies like Schlock. We do. Yeah, we totally do. So if someone has more ideas like that movie and can make it, then please do. Because that film was so cheesy and so funny, and everything was just good. Magpie Movies. Hey Sarah, Paul from the UK here. Well, hi Paul, happy to have you. We're just talking about any horror movie that I've seen or that you've seen for the last couple of weeks, or that you're planning on watching or excited about watching. So just type in any horror movie you want to talk about and we'll talk about it. Magpie Movies, you watched the Monster Squad. Yes, I did, but I don't really remember it. It was a while ago. But do you like it? Do you enjoy it? Just gonna drink my water. Chickies. I liked it a little more, the second one, because for me, it's one of those movies that as soon as you finish watching it, you have to watch again. Okay, well, that's a good tip. Magpie Movies. Most recent one I watched was Deliver Us from Evil. Well, that is a good one. I haven't seen it since it was first released, but I do remember liking it. Did you enjoy the movie, Paul? Okay. Magpie Movies. I adore the Monster Squad. Well, I have to give it a rewatch. Yeah, I definitely do, because I barely remember anything from it. So I think it's time for a rewatch. Okay. Oh, and I also saw this new flick on Netflix called Blood Red Sky. And I wasn't really expecting anything, to be honest, but I actually quite enjoyed it. So let's see what it is all about. A woman with a mysterious illness is forced into action when a group of terrorists attempt to hijack a transatlantic overnight flight. Yes, so I really, really liked it. I think the build-up was really good, and then when everything just started happening, it was fast-paced and a lot of blood, and yeah, I liked it. Magpie Movies. I'm a huge fan of It Follows. Me too. I love It Follows. It's so good. I've reviewed it on my channel, so you can just scroll down if you want to watch my review of It Follows, and you will find it. Stand in Silence. Oh, Peter, anyone here seen the last horror film? Yeah, I saw the last horror film a long time ago, but I really, really liked it. I liked that kind of raw feeling. And hi, Sarah. Hi, Peter. Happy to have you here. Magpie Movies. I watched a classic horror on Netflix. That was a disappointment. Yeah, I was just talking about that one before you joined, that I also found it disappointing, unfortunately. Yeah. I thought I was hoping it would be really good, like a new twist on these classic horror movies and stories, but yeah, nothing new or interesting about it at all, unfortunately. Yeah. So let's see what else. Oh, and of course, I will be reviewing vampire movies this month, as I said before. So I've been, of course, rewatching a lot of vampire movies to be able to make my reviews. And then I've been rewatching, a lot of the Friday the 13th movies, because I'm, reviewing all 12 movies, releasing it on Friday the 13th. So 12 more days and we will be there. So yeah, I have a few more to rewatch and a lot more reviews to record, but I'm sure I will have an amazing time. Let's see. Magpie Movies. Tell you what, I did rewatch the other day, the Texas Chainsaw remake with Jessica Biel. Seen it a while ago. It's not too bad. I love that remake. I think it's fantastic. I actually see the original and then that remake, like two separate movies almost. I've seen that remake so many times. Like when I was 14, 15, I used to watch it like every day for a single year. Yeah, and then I did because I remember we were assigned to analyze a movie, and I chose that movie, and I analyzed the shit out of that movie, and I got an A+. Yeah. But then I also had to show some scenes from the film to go with my discussion. And a lot of people just walked out. They couldn't take it, unfortunately. So I'm like, oh, sorry for showing this. Let's see. Magpie Movies. Third, I've watched it. Peter, oh, great to hear the last horror film is good. I have it on the way in the mail together with some of those out of print / classics I already mentioned I bought. Yeah, I think it was very good, actually. Patrick Esteban, hi Q, Sarah. Well, hi Patrick, happy to have you here. Cheekies, will you be watching From Dusk Till Dawn or all three of them? I will not review From Dusk Till Dawn this month because I have I chose other vampire movies, but maybe the next time I will have a vampire theme, I will include From Dusk Till Dawn. I've seen all three, but that was a long time ago, so I definitely have to rewatch them. So the next vampire theme, I will definitely at least review the first one. Magpie Movies. Watching a kind of horror film tonight. Endangered Species. It's probably gonna be really bad, but its CGI is awful. Well, that sounds really horrible if the CGI is awful. But I don't think I've seen it. Endangered Species. Let me just go into my IMDb. Endangered. Come on. And I can't even type. Endangered Species. Okay. I can't even write. Here it is. And okay, so there are a lot of actually endangered species. There's one from 2021. There's one from 1982, and there's one from 2002. So please let me know which one you are watching out of these. Magpie Movies. Roll on October, though. Can't wait for Halloween. Yeah, I'm super excited for October. I will, of course, review Halloween movies, like movies feature Halloween in them. And then on October 31st, I will be releasing all my reviews of all of the Halloween movies. So I'm really excited about October. That will be a fun one. Yes, I haven't decided which costumes I will be wearing yet, or what I will be, what characters. So I still have I still have 2.5 months until I have to be ready and prepared. Yeah. My movies. I have Feast to watch. I've heard good and bad things, so I'm sure about it. Well, the first Feast is really, really good. It has a lot of gore. It's fun. I like the way that they cut the movie. Yeah, it's a fun film. The other ones, not so good, but still worth a watch. Magpie Movies. The Endangered Species has Rebecca Romijn. Oh, okay. So it's the newer one. Okay. Then I definitely haven't seen it. So let's see. Jack Halsey takes his wife, their adult kids, and a friend for a dream vacation in Kenya. But as they venture off alone into Wilderness Park, their safari van is flipped over by an angry rhino, leaving them injured and desperate. Okay. So I'm definitely adding this to my watch list. So I will check it out when I do have the chance. Okay. So thank you for that tip. Cheekies. So excited for Terrifier 2 and the Chucky TV series. Yes. I'm also very excited for Terrifier 2. I can't wait for it to come out. Really hoping it will come out maybe during October or November. Yeah. I'm really hoping that they will be able to finish the film this year. And Chucky TV series, yeah, I haven't checked out that trailer yet, but yeah, I'm excited as well. Just Peter. Evening, Sarah. Hi, Peter. Happy to have you here. Magpie Movies. Gonna do a Critters binge soon. Yeah, I reviewed all of the Critters movie in the beginning of April because, Critters 2 has Easter in it. So I wanted to have an Easter special with all four of them. Magpie movies. Have you seen The Ritual or Caliber? Two great British thriller horrors. Yeah, I've seen them. The Ritual, I thought it was okay, even though they were supposed to speak Swedish, but they didn't speak Swedish. There was some gibberish because it said in the subtitle "speaking Swedish," and I'm like, I don't understand it. Is this am I deaf? And I'm like, no, this isn't Swedish. So that was a little funny. But the beginning of The Ritual was fantastic. It was just towards the end, it lost me a little, but it's still worth a watch, definitely. Let's see, this person Texas Chainsaw with Jessica Biel is great. Yes, I agree. It's super good. I mean, I love that remake. The Ritual is so good. It's okay. But I'm glad you like it so much, David. Yes. Just Peter. I definitely recommend Amsterdam and Deliverance if you haven't seen them. Two of my favorites. Yes, Amsterdam I've seen once and I did enjoy it. And Deliverance, I've seen it so many times because my mom and dad, they watched it together. And my dad had already watched Deliverance, and he saw that it was on TV one night, and he was like, well, I said to my mom, hey, we can watch this movie, Deliverance. It's like a thriller, you know? My mom loves thrillers. She's like, oh, okay, that sounds good. Yeah. And then they were watching it, and it got more uncomfortable and uncomfortable until, yeah, you know which scene. And my mom was like, whoa, this was intense. What's going on? But yeah, I mean, Deliverance is fantastic. I haven't seen it in such a long time, so I definitely have to rewatch it. But yeah, that scene is stuck with me forever. Magpie movies. Love Dark Skies too. Movie I loved and then I always forget about. Yeah, I haven't seen that one for a while, so I don't really remember a lot from it. But maybe I have to rewatch that one again. Okay, so this Friday, I went to the cinema. I always love going to the cinema, and I finally got to watch M. Night Shyamalan's new movie, Old. Before going and watching it, I did not watch a trailer. I kind of knew nothing about it, except like what it was just about on the surface. But I thought it was interesting enough, and I wanted to watch it. But I had only heard really bad things about it. But it's M. Night Shyamalan. Like he hits and he misses with his stuff. Has been a lot more misses than hits lately. But yeah, I thought Old was actually all right. It wasn't as bad as everyone made it out to be. I really, really liked the concept. And as usual, the twist was good. I'm not going to spoil the twist for anyone who hasn't seen it. But I thought it was an okay movie. It does have a few flaws, of course. But I was interested during the entire movie, actually. Yeah. So I did not have a bad time watching it. I'm glad I saw it. Just Peter, Arrow are releasing a 4K limited edition of Deep Red, and so I'm excited for it. Yeah, I just saw that they had announced it, and I'm really excited about that one as well. I mean, Deep Red is one of my favorite movies. One of my favorite movies by Dario Argento for sure. Such a good movie. And I mean, that edition would just be awesome to have in my collection. But as I said before, I ordered so much stuff this past month in June and July from Arrow, from City On, from Vinegar Syndrome. So I have to be low key now. I can't order a lot, barely anything. And I will start ordering movies again in October when all the sales will be up again. And I hopefully have saved up a little bit of money for that. Yeah, so I'm just waiting for that, and I will see what I will be able to afford. Yes, because I'm also hunting for my own apartment right now. I'm looking. I'm going to check one out tomorrow. So yeah, I will see what happens with that. Yeah. So I might be moving soon. Hopefully, please keep your fingers crossed for me. Yeah. Yeah, I just want to have a place on my own right now. So yeah, I'm kind of excited to see what happens. Don't want to get my hopes up too high, but yeah. So let's see. Patrick Esteban, I have to watch Unhinged with Russell Crowe and Bone Tomahawk. Yeah, I haven't seen Unhinged yet. I do want to check it out because I've heard a lot of good things about it. But Bone Tomahawk is really good. So if you haven't seen it yet, yeah, you really, really should. It's really good, and it has a lot of kind of intense gore in some scenes. Yeah. Let's see. Just Peter, I managed to see A Quiet Place Part 2 last Tuesday. It was such a great cinema experience. It was only me and a few friends watching it, which made it even better. Well, that's amazing. When it's just like you or you and a few friends in the cinema, yeah, that is the best cinematic experience. And A Quiet Place 2 is really good as well. I saw it at the cinema myself, and with my boyfriend, it was really, really good. I really enjoyed it. Yes. So let's see what else. And as I said, I got my package from Arrow like 1 week ago, and I will do a live unboxing video of it probably on Tuesday. Yeah, live stream where I show you what I got from Arrow, and then I will do a regular unboxing video of it. Yeah. So I can't wait for you to watch what I have got. So let's see what else I have. Yeah, as I said, I've seen and rewatch a lot of vampire movies that I will be reviewing, but don't want to reveal them just yet. But yeah, I also want to say thank you to everyone who subscribed to my channel. I passed 1,000 subscribers a few weeks ago, and I'm so super happy because I had no idea, but it unlocks the community tab on your page. So you can, share photos and videos and upcoming stuff. You can tease about things, share a short video about what will be up. So yeah, I've been doing that, and also I will be making a really special video to celebrate 1,000 subscribers. I just haven't had time to film it yet, but it will be very different from anything else I've posted here, but hopefully it will be a very fun video. So hopefully I will be able to film it this upcoming week and also upload it this upcoming week, hopefully. But I just want to thank each and every one of you who has subscribed to my channel and who have helped me pass the 1K limit. Thank you so much. And that also means that I can do live streams from my phone instead of my computer webcam. And I just want to read more about it before I try that to see if there's anything else I need to know about that. So next time, hopefully, I will be using my phone instead of a computer webcam. And yeah, hopefully the quality will be better. Yeah. But I'm so thankful that, you like my channel and that you have subscribed and you're helping me, reaching what seemed to be impossible. Like when I started this channel, I'm like, oh, probably no one will watch it, but I'm just gonna, post my reviews anyway because I like doing it so much. But yeah, I'm super, super excited. But also, if you haven't joined my Sarah of Horror Facebook group, then please do so. Just type in Sarah of Horror on Facebook and apply. Yeah. And in 9 out of 10 cases, I will accept you. If I think there's some sort of scam account or something like that, then no. Okay. Oof, that was good. Having a bit of more water. That was really, really good. Oh, and yesterday I actually saw The Relic. Yeah. So that was one of the movies that I got from the Arrow sale. It's not like an Arrow edition per se, but they had that one on sale, and it was a movie that I haven't watched, so I was very happy to get it. But we can see what it is all about. Yes. Okay. A detective is puzzled after recent spate of deaths involving decapitations. He visits a museum when a new victim is found murdered in the same way. In the museum, he encounters an evolutionary biologist who herself is puzzled after discovering a mutated beetle that possesses both insect and reptilian DNA. The detective finds a common link between the murders. Hypothalamus missing from the brains of the victim. Together, they both try to defeat a monster killer who is on a killing spree. Yeah, so I really had no expectations when watching this movie, but I was very pleasantly surprised. Yeah, the creature effects were made by Stan Winston, and they looked really good. And it was a fun film, a fun creature feature. Unfortunately, I didn't have time to include it in my Attack of the Animals theme, but hopefully next time. Yeah. See, Chikis, you should get a little Jason mask for JD. Oh yeah, I should. She would be so cute having a little Jason mask just running around with her, cat ears. Yes, that would be so much fun. I did make her like a Halloween costume last year. My mom, she made a little dress for her out of like a pumpkin pattern dress, and she hated it. Yeah, she hates anything she has to wear, so I'm not putting anything on her. Yeah, and she also got like a Christmas, Santa's little helper thing for Christmas, and she hated that one as well. But I did manage to get like 2 or 3 photos before she took it off. Yeah. So let's see. Just Peter. Have you seen Possession? That's when I went into knowing nothing. I was really surprised. Yeah, I love Possession. That is such a great movie, and just the reveal by the end is fantastic. I never saw that coming. It's such a good movie, and just the performances are spectacular. I mean, yeah, such a good movie. Patrick Esteban and Psycho Gorman. Oops, Psycho Gorman. Yeah, I love Psycho Gorman. I do. I will actually reveal something in an upcoming video, a merchandise that I got from the movie Psycho Gorman. So I got it a while ago. I just forgot to show it to you. But yeah, I definitely will in an upcoming video. So please keep an eye out for that one. Yes. But yeah, now you got me thinking about Possession. It's such a good movie. I definitely have to re-watch that one. Yeah. But we can, read what it's about for anyone who don't know anything about that movie. Let's see. Possession. A woman starts exhibiting increasingly disturbing behavior after asking her husband for divorce. Suspicions of infidelity soon give way to something much more sinister. Yeah. So we have Isabella Adjani and Sam Neill as the main characters. And Isabella Adjani she does such an amazing performance in this movie. It's mind blowing. So good. And it's by the director Andrzej Żuławski. And I actually got one of his movies from the Arrow sale. It was not an Arrow edition, but it was in that sale. A third part of the night. I've seen that movie, but it was a long time ago. So I remember really liking it, like the shots, like the close-ups of everything, like flies, eyes. It was so good. I really like him as a director. Let's see, just Peter. I had 3 cats, and I was super tempted to make a Hannibal Lecter mask for the aggressive cat. Wow. You should. If you're able to put something like that on the cat and take a picture, that would be fun. Yeah. I don't know if I would be able to put something like that on JD. She would just be nah and just, run away or something. Yeah, just call me. Yeah. I don't know where she is. JD, Abby. No. No, okay. Yeah. Okay. Now let's see anything else. I checked out the new Masters of the Universe series, Netflix. I know it's not horror, but it's such a nostalgia for me because I used to watch the series when I was younger, original, and I had a great time. I thought it was fun. Yeah, so I'm excited. I'm hoping that they will be releasing more episodes soon. I just saw the whole thing like in a few hours, and then it was over, and then I was sad. Yeah. Patrick, cats are best friends. Yeah, cats are the best. They sure are. Mm. Just Peter. There's a really well made film that carries a great message about fascism and humanity, but it's not exactly enjoyable. It's called Solo. I wouldn't recommend, but it's decent. I actually love Solo. I first bought the movie when I was, I think, 14. 14 or 15, something like that. So I saw it and I was like, this was messed up, but I was fascinated. I was super fascinated by the film. So I had to rewatch it with my mom. Then I had to rewatch it with all of the friends that hadn't seen the movie. And none of them had because they weren't watching movies like I did, those kind of movies. So I saw Solo like 5 times in 1 week. And I wasn't feeling so good mentally after watching it 5 times in a row. But yeah, that was an experience. And then I've rewatched it a few times after that, and I mean it does pack a punch. It has, I think it still has the same impact. But I really really like the movie. But as you said, it's not like an enjoyable movie, but it's a fascinating movie. I think, especially the end, like the end sequences, because of the whole build up. Yeah, and I've read a few passages from the book, and that was intense. Like I want to buy the book and read everything, but that will be an experience in itself. From the tiny things I read, it's whoa. It's really intense. Just Peter, not exactly horror, but I'm currently binging Twin Peaks. But yeah, it's David Lynch, you know. There, JD, hello, come, please. I just Peter. I put my parents through the Human Centipede trilogy, Necromantic, Ice White Shut, and Irreversible. Just Peter, but Solo crosses the line for them. Oh, okay. Yeah, I can understand that. Yeah, I put my mom through Human Centipede, Cannibal Holocaust, a Serbian film, but nothing did really impress her. Yeah, she fell asleep during a Serbian film. The Human Centipede was a bit boring for her. Cannibal Holocaust. That I think actually she liked it, not the animal parts, but the other stuff, because it felt kind of raw and kind of documentary found footage thing when they found the movies. So I think that one probably was the best in her opinion. But as I said, she really loves horror movies or thrillers based on a true story. So if it is a true crime thing, then she's much more tempted to watch it and actually like it. Yeah, she's watching, the Olympics. She's a huge sports fan, especially football and tennis, and she loves the Olympics. But otherwise, she watches true crime like 24 hours every day here. Yes. Every day it's just true crime. It's just horrific crimes. Yes. Oh, JD, there you are. She's climbing the window. What do you see? Is there a fly? Abby, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I will just see if I can pick her up. No, maybe not. Okay, no. She said no. I just want you to say hello to my friends. No? Okay. Yeah, but it has been good talking to you because it was such a long time ago that I did a live stream. I've missed talking to you guys. Yeah. So it's good to just, chat randomly about horror movies. Let's see, just Peter. My mom liked Irreversible, Eyes Wide Shut, and The Human Centipede 2. The rest she didn't care about, and I've been trying to get her to watch Cannibal Holocaust. She says she'll watch it on her own, which I can understand. Okay. But yeah, I'm really glad she enjoyed those movies. I mean, Irreversible is a really good movie, but it is a hard movie to sit through. I've only seen it once, and I'm not sure if I will give it a rewatch. But it is a really good movie, and I really like the editing, how they edit the movie in that special way. But that special scene is just so hard to sit through, and I don't think I want to sit through that scene again. Yeah, but a really good movie. Ice White Shut I haven't seen for such a long time, but my mom has seen everything from Carrick, so she's probably seen that one. But yeah, I think it was an okay movie, but I don't really remember a lot from it, except like the ending. Yeah. Oh, and the Human Centipede, I reviewed all the Human Centipede movies in April. So if you haven't seen my reviews of those movies, you can just scroll down and you'll find all three. Yeah. I was actually surprised because they are one of my most viewed reviews. I thought it would be like the opposite. Like they would be too gross, and that's why people would not watch those reviews just because it's human centipede. She'll talk about like poop and stuff. But yeah, but it had the opposite effect. Patrick Esteban, hard but very good. Martyrs, yeah, Martyrs is really good. I also reviewed Martyrs in March when I had my original versus remake month, and I love Martyrs. Such a good movie, but it is also hard to sit through that one because at some points it just feels like wow, just watching this woman get like beaten for no reason. But then we find out the reason, of course, and everything kind of makes sense for them for why they're doing this. But yeah, in some places you're like wow, I'm just yeah, it's hard. But the remake was one of the worst movies I've ever seen in my life. Yeah, probably one of the worst remakes ever. Yeah. Just Peter. She really enjoys hardcore cinema. She introduced me to I Spit on Your Grave, but she told me stuff like Solo is too much for her. Is it like the poop? Or is it just the whole fascism thing mixed with the poop? Or is it something completely different? Yeah, because I know most people who think Solo is too much, it is because of the poop. Yeah. But I mean, I've read what they made the poop from, and then it just hasn't the same impact on me. Yeah, because I'm like, what the? That probably was really nice eating that. Yeah, when once you know what it was made of, but it's still visually appalling to watch it on screen, of course. Yeah. Mm. Miss Peter, she read the full plot synopsis and was like, what the fuck? So I don't know. I'll have to ask her. Yeah, please do. I'm really, really interested in what what was it about that movie that was just yeah too much. I'm always interested in any type of movie that people say this was too much, and just why was it too much. Yeah, I'm not judging anyone. Um, you can think whatever is too much, and I will of course respect that. We think differently, different stuff impact on us in different ways, so I completely understand. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, some like I've been watching a lot of X-Files lately. I'm on season 3 right now. I think season 3, episode 17, something like that. And there was like one episode where everybody had like super gross worms on it, like throughout the entire episode. And I was just sitting like this because I hate watching worms. I can't take it. It's so gross. I lose my appetite for like a day or two, and I'm just so grossed out. Yeah, that's my thing. Like a lot of worms, a lot of squishy. Bleh. because I think it looks like food. Yeah, like spaghetti, like anything I like to eat, and it's nasty and gross. So that is my like, yeah. And I had to rewatch No Squirm, which is worms, and it has a lot of worms. I was just like, ugh. Yeah, gore and blood, it's fine, but when it comes to worms, it's gross. Just Peter, you were talking about the book before, which I have, and it's really intense. Want to send me a photo of some of the pages? It's a lot worse than the film. It's described awfully, and I'd probably get rid of it. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. From the little paragraphs I read, it's definitely more awful than a movie. It's so much more detailed and just descriptions of everything. I was like, this, yeah. But yeah, I think I will buy the book myself at some point. I'm just working up the courage to do it, and I will read it through. Yeah. 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 That will be intense. I think probably the most intense book that I've read so far is Exquisite Corpse and Bret Easton Ellis' American Psycho. Like, the movie is nothing compared to that book. That book was, like you said, this was just awful and detailed descriptions about everything, and it was just very raw and very intense. And I read that book when I was 12 at Miad, yeah. And I reread it later, and it was still very intense. And yeah, but I will buy Solo, the book, and I will definitely give it a read when I'm in the right mindset and mood. Yeah. But thank you for offering, really. Okay, let's see what else I might have been watching. Okay, I saw one of the Vinegar Syndrome movies that I ordered from the sale, which is called The Killing Kind. And I actually really liked the film. It was good. So let's see. The Killing Kind. There we have it. A young Terry Lambert returns home from serving a prison term for a gang rape he was forced to participate in. He seeks revenge on his lawyer and the girl who framed him. But his real problem is his overbearing mother, whose boarding house he resides in and who keeps bringing him glasses of chocolate milk. One of her boarders, Lori, becomes attracted to him. However, while he was serving his prison sentence, Terry developed an interest in rough, violent sex and gory death. Now, one by one, some of the town's women pop up dead. It was really good, actually. Yeah, The Killing Kind. I liked it very much. I liked the feeling, the just atmosphere through the entire film, and just the mother was really overbearing. Yeah, it was fun, like watching. It was weird and fun watching like their mother and son chemistry and like relationship. Yeah. Let's see. Just Peter, doesn't Patrick on Rapist in the book or necrophilia? I heard of something like that. Yeah, I don't really remember a lot from the book right now, like except two particular murders that were much more gruesome than the film. But there might have been some necrophilia. I don't really remember. And yeah, I still have that book. Haven't read it in a super long time, but I just know that it was really intense. Lewis Clark, have you watched the Stylist Arrow video just released? I have seen the short film, but not the full-length feature film yet. I'm super excited because the Stylist, the short film, was amazing. Yeah, I mean, Jill, she's fantastic. I've seen a lot of her work. And so I'm really super excited about the feature-long movie. I'm sure it's really good. I've heard a lot of great things about that movie, but I will definitely get it from Arrow and watch it. Have you seen The Stylist? Please let me know. Zachary, hey, hello, Sarah. Hi, Zachary. Happy to have you here. And just Peter, I noticed you had been rewatching the Friday the 13th films on Letterboxd. Yes. Yes, I have, of course, because I will be reviewing all the Friday the 13th movies on Friday the 13th, which is 12 days from now. So 12 movies in one day will be coming up. Yeah. So that's why I've been rewatching them. Louis, it's really good, but messed up. Yeah, it is a great movie. Oh, I'm happy to hear that. And I'm even more excited to watch it. Yeah. Just Peter, was the short film the one released by Alter? It rings a bell. I don't really remember what it was released by. I just remember watching it on. I was at a like film festival. I don't even remember where. Maybe it was. Was it Fright Fest in Glasgow? It was a while ago, many years ago. But yeah, I watched it at a film festival. Had no idea what it was about, and then I watched it. Or no, maybe. Oh no, they showed it at Monsters of Film, our festival in Stockholm. Yeah, I saw Jill's earlier work at a film festival. Before that, I was not in Sweden, and then we got the stylist, and we screened the short film a couple of years ago, and it was so good. And then when there is revealed that they were going to make a feature film out of it, I was so excited, and it's finally released, and I have to get a copy, of course. Let's see. Jenny Backman rewatched The Entity yesterday. Oh, that is a really good movie. So good. What did you think about the film? Lewis Clark, are you a Hammer horror fan? Yeah, I am. I like the atmosphere and the gothic kind of setup and the special, use of color in that movie and cinematography. And of course, the characters and actors really, really good. I used to watch a lot of Hammer horror when I was younger. I haven't seen a lot lately, so I have to rewatch a lot of stuff and find more stuff. But yeah, there are a lot of good Hammer horror movies. Let's see what one of my favorite ones is called. It is, I think it's Curse of Frankenstein. Is it? Yeah, it is The Curse of Frankenstein. It is one of my favorites, and it is about Baron Victor Frankenstein, in prison for murder and trying to evade the guillotine, tells a priest how he and his mentor, Paul Krempe, had performed many scientific experiments, eventually leading to the resurrection of a dead body. The Baron's obsession and the monster's homicidal nature caused the deaths of several of those around them. Finally, the Baron is confronted by an enraged monster about to throw Victor's fiancée Elizabeth from the castle parapet. Patrick Esban, Saint Maud, and by Rose Glass. Yeah, I saw that in cinema last year. That was the last movie I managed to watch at cinema before they closed it down here. But I liked Saint Maud. Yeah, I did. Who is your favorite Hammer actor? Well, I have to say Christopher Lee. Yeah, definitely. Jenny Backman found it in an old horror box I forgot I had in my collection. I like it a lot, apart the ending. Oh, well, that's nice. When you go through your collection and you find movies you realize that you didn't realize that you had. And that's a fun surprise. Lewis Clark, Curse of Frankenstein. I have that film is brilliant. Yeah, it is. It is. I think that was the movie that really got me hooked on horror movies. Peter, speaking of Friday the 13th, I rewatched part 2 today and loved it. Never fails to impress, even though I've seen it at least 20 times. Yeah, that's the thing with Friday the 13th movies. Because I've seen them so many times. So many, each and every one of them. But they're still, every time I watch them, they're still so cozy and nostalgic. And they warm my heart. Yeah, even though I've seen them, I know exactly what will happen second by second. But yeah, it's just so cozy. Yeah, especially watching them during the summer, because when I first watched the Friday the 13th movies, they were playing on TV during the summer here in Sweden. I was 12, And I was going through the TV newspaper, and I was like, Friday the 13th, what is this? And they were always very late, like maybe 1 or 2 a.m. in the morning. They would screen them on the TV, like one each day. So I stayed up really late during the summer because I had, summer break then. And I watched them, and yeah, I really, really loved them. It was so, cozy, just staying up really late, watching a Friday the 13th, then going to sleep, and then waking up and be like, oh, the next part will be up during the night, and just looking forward to that. Lewis Clark, have you watched Horror Express? It's one of my favorite. Yeah, I have, but I do have to rewatch it. But I remember liking it. It was good. Cheekies, have you seen the ABCs of Death? Yeah, I've seen both of them. And I mean, it's a hit and miss. Some short stories in ABCs of Death are good. Some are quite horrible. Some are okay. And since there are a lot of them, because they are, each letter in the alphabet, there are a lot of them. So not everyone will be great, unfortunately. But there are a few really good ones. Yeah. So if you really like anthology movies and short stories, short movies, then I recommend you watching them because there are a lot of them in there. And you will find one that is really good. But you also have to sit through a lot that aren't good. Jenny Backman ordered the 3-year-old Poltergeist movies from Disc Shop yesterday too. Only had them recorded from TV on VHS earlier. Oh, that's nice. That's awesome. And Lewis Clark, Friday the 13th Part 2, my favorite franchise. I always get crap for that. But you shouldn't. I mean, it's a really good sequel. It's super strong, and it is really good. So I can understand it being a favorite. But I won't go into like a deep discussion about the Friday the 13th movies, since I'm going to be releasing all of the reviews on them in 12 days. So then I will talk more about them there. And after I've released my reviews, I will also have a live stream where we only talk about the Friday the 13th movies with spoilers, with everything. Because I think most of us have seen almost all of them or all of them several times. So if you want to join me for my Friday the 13th live stream, I don't know exactly when it will be, but it will be close to Friday the 13th probably. So you're welcome to join me. We will just talk about, Jason Voorhees and all the kills and everything surrounding those movies. Yeah, so hopefully you will be with me then. But I will let you know ahead of time when it will be, and I will make a nice little banner. Yeah, of course. But wow, I realized I've been already talking for like an hour and almost 13 minutes now. Wow, that one went by really fast. It was like really light here in Sweden when I started, and now it's dark. Yeah. So I'm glad I had the lights here. Yes. So let's see. Jenny Backman watched an okay movie on Blockbuster today called Fear of Rain. Not really horror, but suspense. Okay. Fear of Rain. Let's see. Fear. Okay. A girl living with schizophrenia struggles with terrifying hallucinations as she begins to suspect her neighbor has kidnapped a child. The only person who believes her is Caleb, a boy she isn't even sure exists. Okay. It sounds very interesting, actually. So I will add it to my watch list. Fear of Rain. Lewis Clark. Sounds great. Yeah, I think I will be here maybe 2 more minutes. So is there any last comments or movies you want to talk about? Or just any last questions or something like that? Just please write them down. I have to drink my energy drink in the meantime. Yeah, and I have some movies that I will be watching right after this. Rewatch some vampire movies, maybe record a few reviews, and yeah, and clean my room. I have to clean my room. Definitely. Yeah. Just Peter. Not a horror, but I'm probably going to rewatch Persona. after stream. That is a really good movie, though. I haven't seen it in a long time, but yeah, it is a good movie. Great acting. Yeah. Yeah, I don't really know which vampire movies I will rewatch yet, but I have my list, which ones I will review. So I will see what I have left. Lewis Clark. Do you like Bram Stoker's Dracula? Yeah, I do. I rewatched it last year, I think, and I think it's still good. I think it still holds up. Yeah. Do you like Bram Stoker's Dracula? I'm very interested to know. Yeah. There's JD. Hmm. Too bad she can't be here and say hello. She has appeared in some streams, walking by here or walking in the background. She likes go in the counter with the dishes and stuff. Yeah, that's her thing. And she always likes, sniffing trash and stuff when I open the trash to throw something out. She loves that. So sometimes I call her Trash Lady. Yeah, that's her nickname. Lewis Clark, yeah. It's a very good movie. Just got it on 4K and looks amazing. Ooh, that's nice. Well, it has to look amazing. Yeah. Okay. I think I will end this stream. I'm out of things to say, actually. I think I've shared everything I watched the couple of last weeks. And yeah. So as I said, on Tuesday, I will probably do a live unboxing of my Arrow package. So please join me for that, and you will see exactly what I got. And yeah, one final, just Peter, have you seen the Don't Breathe 2 trailer? I actually have. It was playing at cinema before we watched Old. And yeah, it seems interesting, but yeah, I'm definitely going to check it out. Yeah. Just Peter. See you, Sarah. Bye. Bonsoir à tous. Hej då, ha det så bra. That was bye in Swedish. Lewis Clark, bye, Sarah, bye. Thank you, everyone, for joining me. It was a blast. I always love talking to you guys. So, bye.